This week's Parsha is Parshas Nitzavim, Tafshin Ches. In the 7th Aliyah, this week's Parsha, Perek Lamed, Pasuk, Tezvav, Moshe talking to Bnei Yisrael says, Re'ina sati lefanecha hayom, es ha'chayim v'es ha'tov v'es ha'maves v'es ha'ra. Here I place before you today life and good, and death and bad. Later in the Aliyah, after Moshe goes on and says, if you follow Hashem's commandments and you go in His ways, then you will be in good hands. But if you turn away from Hashem and you worship other idols, then he says, Higad lechem hayom ki avod tavdun. And then it says, Lo tarichun yamim al adama she'ata over es hayarden lavo Hashem l'shta. And your life, you will not be lengthened your days. The word I want to focus on here is avod, the shoresh aleph beis daled. We have a mitzvah, Shabbos Aveda, returning a lost object. The shoresh aleph beis daled means lost. These psukim, I was thinking about it. I thought of the following mashal. There's an app, Waze, which most people have, and its job is to get you from one place to another. So how does Waze work? Let's say you want to go to Uncle Jake's house. So you plug in Uncle Jake's address into your Waze. Let's say it's 123 Main Street, Brooklyn, New York. And you plug it in and you start calculating. Here I'm live in Washington Heights. So let's say it's a 45-minute drive. And it has all the turns. You can see, where you're supposed to go. Make a left here, right there. And you have a few options once it starts calculating. When you start driving, you can either follow the directions and it will get you to the place. Maybe you think of another way that you know better, or you can go not to Uncle Jake's house. The mashal, the nimshal to the mashal is as follows. Hashem, through Moshe, is telling us in this week's Parsha, the options are there. You want to have a life of meaning and good, arichas yamim. You follow option A. You follow the directions. Hashem not only is looking after you, but if He's watching over you, He's rooting for you. He's telling you exactly what you need to do. Follow my commandments, learn my Torah, right? Mitzvos. But what happens if you go, it says to make a right, you make a left? What does Waze do? It recalculates. It says, you know what? You made the wrong turn here, but guess what? Hashem is there for you to change the route that will still get you to Uncle Jake's house. And you make another wrong turn. We've all been there before. And once again, it redirects you to the destination of Uncle Jake's house. We have two principles here. We have one, the principle of following Hashem's ways, and two, the principle of tshuva. Both very apropos for this time of year. We have an opportunity as Rosh Hashanah comes, the Yom HaDin. We've made wrong turns throughout the year. We've went left. We've missed exits on highways. But we have that opportunity that Hashem is still, after all the wrong turns, He never gives up on you. And the message is clear. Hashem is rooting for you. Are you rooting for yourself? We have to have the drive, the desire to follow the ways, to follow the directions. Hashem is putting it out on the table. The question is if we want to take it. Have a good Shabbos.